Today's edition of SBN is all about the Bafana Bafana squad for the AFCON, which was announced by coach Stuart Baxter. Are there any players that you feel should have been included? Are there any players that you feel should have been omitted? Let's have a chat. The Bafana Bafana squad for the AFCON was announced on Tuesday. Jason, it should be very interesting to discuss this, and let's start with the goalkeeping department. Wayne Sandilands, who in my opinion gave a good account of himself, missed out, and Itumele Nkune was obviously left out of the squad due to injury. But I think Sandilands' omission is understandable if you look at the three keepers that were selected. What do you think?
Well, look, obviously for me, Bruce Vormer, I'm not disagreeing with his selection. I think he should be there. Well, I think he's earned his place playing for Kaizer Chiefs. But for me, the sensible thing to do is take him to COSAFA, let him, represent the national team properly in our colours, and then perhaps earn his move to the big time. So I think it is just a bit too rushed for me.
But I think he's worked with Stuart Baxter before at Kaizer Chiefs, so he had that in mind when he selected him for the national team to go and do duty at the AFCON. And he's also playing for one of the big teams. Well, once mighty Kaizer Chiefs. So I think, he's going to be used to competing in those, big games, so to speak. So what do you think overall?
Yeah, overall, I'm not too unhappy. I'm actually quite pleased. I mean, between Williams or Keats will probably start. So the third choice, it's just for experience. So let's include Vormer there.
Yeah, and Ronnie Williams is, of course, the PSL goalkeeper of the season.
Deservedly so, just by the way.
All right. In terms of the defense, Thapelo Morena is the one that raised eyebrows. How was he left out of the squad?
Yeah, look, it's probably, I think the same thing that's happened to Abubakar Mopara. Playing too many positions, it can kill your career. You need to, if you're in your mid-20s now, you need to find your best position and stick to it. We saw Obri Matiba as well left out. We don't know what's his best position. So, stick to a position. If it's right back, play right back consistently and perform in that position. So I think that's why he is left out for me.
And we know that Stuart Baxter likes defensive football, so he wants a fullback who's going to be like a number two, the orthodox number two.
Like Mkhize.
Like Mkhize. Not a Marcelo type of player. He wants someone who's going to be there and defend like a right back. Midfield, are you happy?
Yeah, look, no surprises there. I mentioned Matiba, perhaps Lebogang Piri. I saw he posted a cryptic social media message, so perhaps he also feels a bit undone by, and maybe Tabang Monare as well. We saw a couple of times now he's performed and still being left out, and he even tweeted once, maybe he's not South African. So, look, it's tight in the midfield area.
Yeah, I think I understand why he selected the players that he decided to choose based on the talent that we have, because I think in terms of midfielders, that's one of our strong points when it comes to talent in South Africa. So
and look at Keegan Tolly as well.
Exactly, it's hard to satisfy everyone.
Yeah, he's playing at COSAFA, getting some game time. Surely he'll make the squad traveling to Egypt. The forwards? Look, Lars Velvik, I'm still a bit iffy about him. I don't think he's done anything to prove me wrong so far. So, he's the only one I'm a bit skeptical. I'm a bit surprised to see Kemit Erasmus back in the team as well.
No, I'm happy because I know Kemit Erasmus's ability.
Let's just hope he doesn't kick players in Egypt.
All right, so overall, you're happy with the squad that was selected?
Yeah, I'm quite pleased.
All right, let's just get behind our boys and hope that they're going to give a good account of themselves at the AFCON and they're going to represent us well. So what do you think of the squad? Let us know, leave your comments below, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more soccer betting tips and previews, get yourself the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest HollywoodBets branch or news agent.